Welcome everybody to more Tales from the Blind Guy, and today I'm excited to showcase my initial reviews of the WeWalk Smart Cane 2. Now, I first heard about WeWalk from CES convention in Vegas this year. They had more accessibilities other than flying cars, and that's when I heard about the company WeWalk. So I contacted CNIB, and they didn't have this version in yet because this is just brand new even to them. But they had Generation 1. So they brought me the Generation 1, and I had read some reviews online, that it was short. The handle was very heavy with all the electronics that was in it. In a way, to me, it felt like a giant metal detector. Now, the sensor optics worked quite well on it when I went under a tree, but it was too short for me. And even though the handle, yes, would be heavy for most people, I thought it was okay for me. But I was waiting for the Generation 2, the WeWalk Smart Cane 2. And as you can see here, now this cane breaks down into 5 parts. The cane from the original one can come in different sizes. So as the end screws on the top here, having all your electronics in the cane or the handle part here, you can order for different lengths. Now, it comes in 5 sections. What I also like is the carbon fiber cane, but also the roller ball in the end, which I really like because it doesn't catch on a lot of things like my marshmallow end. So it's really easy to walk. So without the electronics alone, the cane itself is a wonderful cane. It's lightweight. It rolls really good. I have no issues. It's a good length for me. I really enjoy it. So top marks just in the cane by itself. Now, once we get into the electronics of it, you will need a smartphone app for their WeWalk app, and that'll have you'll have all of your GPS components into it. Now, I, of course, being completely blind, had to get somebody to help me set it up. But once it's set up and it connects to your cane, you can do everything by these buttons on the end. Now, there's sensors on the side here that will for
short,
your overhead,
mid, far. Obstacle detection is off.
Now that gives for obstacle detection, which works really well because if I have it on far, it'll pick up the roof above me. If I have it on low, it's not too far up above. So I can adjust the length of the sensor, or if I want to shut it off altogether. The buttons on the top here, you'll have a square button, an up and down arrow, and also the center round button as well. Center round button also engages the AI in it, so you can talk to it about giving directions. Now, it's not going to ask you, if you ask it what time it is or what the weather is, I found I have to go to my phone for that. But there's a lot of other options. There's a built-in flashlight, which I can engage with this button.
Flashlight on.
And then I can turn it off.
Flashlight off.
Of course, for a completely blind person like myself, not really useful, but for some people with sight, that can help if you drop something and you can turn the light on. But with these directional arrows, it can help you guide you through the GPS locations. If you just want to tour around, if you're exploring. I also was able to set my home as a set location. So if I'm out walking about, I could just set it back to home. It'll put in my address and give me step-by-step direction going all the way home. Now, if I go up to a corner, it'll say 20 meters to this intersection, and then it'd be like, oh, turn left at this intersection. So it'll give me those step-by-step directions as I go along. So as just for the initial part of going through this, I'm really happy with the step-by-step navigation in the GPS. Now, a funny thing is that I left my cane at home and my wife and I were in the vehicle, and I left the GPS device on. It kept talking to me as we were driving around the city. It was like, oh, Dairy Queen is 50 meters on your right. Tim Hortons is 100 meters on your left. And so it kept talking as we were going through for some of the landmarks in the city, which I thought was really cool. So I guess it'll never get me lost. But I could choose different locations and just click in and enter, and away I go. So all in all, I think this is a great product. Just from my initial feelings from it, like I said, by itself, the cane is excellent. The GPS, the AI is very helpful. It hasn't got me lost yet, so I highly recommend it. This is available through the STEP program, through CNIB and Vision Loss Canada. So check it out. I highly recommend it. And if you like our videos, please like and subscribe. And just remember, every time you hit subscribe, a blind person gets their wings. Until next time.